hold on. I need to turn off the comments. There we go. Right, so have you... Yeah. Yeah, you just move them up and down, don't you? Right. So have you played this before? Excellent. So which position do you wish to take? Engineer. Mhm. I'd go for the helm, personally. Yes. Now, I've never done this with just two people. I believe it fills the other two spots with AI controllers. But that's only if you do it in a public forum. This should be just the two of us. And I believe it puts two people in the other AI players in the other sections. But I also believe we have the ability to take over those at any point. Have read that it's best for the captain to stay where he is because he gets all the information and the other person jump around, but we'll just see what happens, shall we? Okay, here we go. Have you worked out how to push buttons and stuff? Like, yeah, yeah, that's it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I think the X button brings up a central thing where that might allow you to change positions. Don't know, never done it. It's certainly how it works from the captain's chair, but I've never seen you... Yeah, I've never seen you be able to jump from one to another from a different, other than going back to the captain's chair and then you pick the next one to jump to, but clearly you won't be able to do that because I'm sitting in the captain's chair. So I don't know how you would jump from station to station. It's like for you to go to warp, the engineer needs to charge the warp coils. Now there's a blanket
Captain's
voice
log,
command.
Stardate 2258.193. We believe we've identified a candidate world for Vulcan resettlement. The Governing Council for Settlements in the Trench has granted us permission to perform a survey of Silva 4 and its home system, on condition that we share all our findings with the Council. We'll be accompanied by our science vessel USS Huxley. This is our first journey into the uninhabited regions of the Trench.
And there we go.
Message from Starfleet. Putting it on screen.
Captain, I understand you're about to get underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there. I'm counting on each of you to demonstrate our ideals to the highest possible degree. But don't worry,
We come in
you have
peace.
Starfleet Command's
Shoot
every
together.
confidence. Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet out.
We're being hailed, Captain. It's the Huxley. Aegis, this is Captain Uku of USS Huxley.
Hello.
Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
Okay. We will. Okay, so we need to plot a course to Silver and align the ship for warp. So, Mr. Biobul, can you plot a course to Silver? Good. You should... No, not impulse travel. No, we want warp travel. Have you got a warp section? There we go. I can see it come up on your screen. Yeah, I did, yes. Yep, so if I issue this command, hopefully,
Aye, aye. Preparing for warp. Allocating power.
the engineer has now just set the charging the warp coils, and you need to rotate the ship
Warp
so
coils
the
ready.
warp corridor is in front view. Now if you, yeah, right, on your screen you should have a local button, possibly. There we go. You've now got a
Captain, the warp coils are about to discharge.
okay. There we go. So is your hand now on the little round circle with the joystick thing on it? And then the warp coils have discharged. Okay. So you're back a bit, back a bit. Okay.
Aye, Captain. Preparing for warp. Diverting power.
There we go. Once you're in line and the engineer says warp coils are ready, the big lever on your left hand side engages the warp. But
Ready
you
for
need to
warp.
tell me you're ready for warp.
Great stream.
It's close enough, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Right, engage.
Warp coil discharge.
Our warp coils are about to discharge.
Engage. There we go.
All clear, Captain.
Okay. We need to await the Huxley's arrival.
I am detecting several localized energy pulses nearby. I do not recognize their signature.
Wonder what
I
they are.
recommend we perform an active scan on one.
Okay. Analyze nearby object. Okay, Helm, if you could select the object just off our... Is it starboard bow? Is starboard left? Yeah,
USS Huxley has entered the system.
you have targeted that, have you? Port is left, is it? Okay. And now let's...
Aegis, keep your distance from those distortions. One just detonated when we got close to it. Damage is minor, but we don't want to do that again.
Okay, let's
Yes,
analyze that
locking on
target.
target.
Captain,
Scanning.
I'm reading a number of spatial disturbances. Waveforms
Right.
are similar to a Class 1 plasma storm, but it seems to be affecting the entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
We need to impulse to Silver 4. So that you should have an impulse map. If you select Silver 4, prepare impulse. Can't do that because I actually need to select it as a target, and we want to go to planetary orbit.
Calculating travel vector.
There we go. Alright.
Understood, Huxley. Stand by.
Engines for impulse.
Captain, USS Huxley is getting unusual readings from their planetary scans. They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
Well, once we get there, we will do. Thank you very much. Okay, we are ready for impulse, I believe. I believe so. Yeah, if you just line up with the thing and. Can we perform a long range? That's it, and then engage. Engage. Really? All that just for that? It just does it. So we now need to perform a long range scan. Tactical can launch a probe to perform a long range scan. Right, Is there any way you can jump into the tactical chair? Have you figured that out yet? Possibly pressing the X button. Hey, look, there we go. Right, so we need to perform. Yeah, you have No, you have switched seats. Ensign row. So what's that thing? That is that Silver 4? Okay. So can you see the target at Silver 4 on your map? Just that's it. See if you can find a way to launch a probe. Tactical can launch a probe to perform a long-range scan. What happened there?
Transferring data to your panel, Captain.
Ah, there we go.
Intriguing. Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past, but if so, something has changed it dramatically.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Captain, I've asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silver 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the time you return.
Okay, we need to impulse to 3 separate locations and then perform some scans. So, would you care to take the helm again?
The storm is getting stronger, Captain, and based on these readings, I believe it will continue to worsen.
Okay. On the impulse map, if we can impulse to...
Captain, scans show the anomaly is hazardous.
My
Yeah,
readings
we know
suggest the
that.
effects of the anomaly will be mild.
What's that? Where are we going to? The... Yes.
Our ship is likely to sustain direct damage as a result.
Okay, so impulse to the dead planet. Ah, no. No. Go to the impulse screen. And impulse to dead planet. Yeah, impulse to there.
No problem. I'll start a level 3 diagnostic.
Okay. So we will go to the asteroid field first.
Plotting course.
And I believe you can engage when ready. I don't believe the engineer needs to do anything here. So yeah, helm if you'd like to align and then launch when at your leisure. I could be wrong with this. He may need to charge some coils, but let's find out. As long as it's still green, you're okay. You're okay. I certainly do. And if you had the motion controllers, you could wave at me. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at me again, but you should see my head moving, possibly. Because I can move my view around, just not as well as you can in VR. There we go.
Something about those asteroids appears to be drawing power from our warp core, Captain.
Oh, joy.
I am receiving anomalous readings from the asteroid cluster, Captain.
That's because there's
Picking
some
up trace
volatile
signals from
objects.
deeper within the field. It's too faint for me to decipher. Maybe a distress beacon of some sort.
That is a... What is that? It's a volatile object. Shall we...
The storm is
I can see the thingy. I can see the thingy. Helm, if you would like to approach the thingy but avoid the red thingies. So if you turn to port, and sort of circumnavigate around those red thingies, you've got a slider on the left. Yes. No. On your left-hand side of the touchscreen, you've got a big rectangle with... There we go. Did you take your Starfleet training? Yeah, I want to avoid the red things. Do not go through the middle of the red things. No, the two red... You've got a red thing to your left and a red thing to your right. Okay.
Warning. Environmental hazard detected.
That's okay, that's just the anomaly. We're okay, I believe. Don't know what that is. In fact, I wonder if I can get Tactical to scan that.
Roger that. Locking new target. Scanning. Scan is showing that anomaly as dangerous.
Our ship should have little problem enduring the anomaly's effects.
Okay, we're okay with the anomalies. It's the purple and red things that we need to avoid.
It puts us at risk of damage to the ship. Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Are you really? Taking warp core damage. Oh, nice. Okay. Did you stop? Good. I was right inside, just inside scanning range. Is that what you did there? Excellent. Well done. I believe it's the yellow circle. Okay. Approach to 7 kilometers, then come to a full stop. How's that for a clear and concise command? So it does. Wrong universe.
Aye aye. Targeting. Scan initiated.
No, haven't. Have I? Let's try that. Yeah, sorry, I had. Yeah, absolutely correct.
Aye aye.
Let's try
Target
that now.
Initiating scan. Scanning complete.
That's the source of the signal. It does
Hey.
appear to have been a distress signal at some point. The signal's far too weak for it to be of any use now.
Okay.
Perhaps it has been overwhelmed by the environmental conditions.
Well, thanks for that. Okay. I like your thinking, Helm. Reverse to a safe distance. Well, I did it at about 6 kilometers and it hurt me, so yeah, I am going to destroy it. Reverse to 15 kilometers, and it is. Oh, screw it. Let's go back to 10 kilometers. And then, if you would care to take over the helm, you can have a go at shooting something. No. There you go, full stop. Right. Mr. Newell, target that distress beacon and blow it to hell. Why? Have you targeted it? No. There we go. Now you can use phasers. It's an invalid target. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay. Fire torpedoes.
No target selected.
Okay, blow that up. If you can't blow up the distress beacon, is it not going to let you destroy the distress beacon? That sucks. Go on, blow that up. Yep. There we go. And if we... yeah, no, you stay there for a second. You stay there for a second. Hello. Look to your left. Hello. You're eat. Right. I'm going to... This will let you have a go with phasers. See that thing there out in front of us? Not for long. Oh, we got two of them. There we go. So, really? We have a hull breach? Was I too close? Ah. That's what the anomaly will do then. Okay, let's stop doing that.
Acknowledged. Repairs underway.
Okay, we now have repairs to be made, but we're doing that. So, would you like to... well, you can... I don't know. Now, do you want to stay tactical, or do you want to go back to Helm? Because I can just get Helm to fly us to the other place.
Warp core is fully repaired. Captain, all systems are restored. Plotting course.
Aye, aye.
Preparing impulse.
Making ready for impulse.
And then you've got the Watson voice control thing, where you can do this. Come on, come on, come on.
Course plotted.
We'll be fine. Does the Watson thing not work? Oh, that sucks.
Aye.
Yeah, the Watson, the voice recognition doesn't work when you're playing with other people. No, when you're not playing with, when you're playing with other people. Right, so we are now here.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged particles.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Remaining within the particle field will negatively impact shield function.
Okay.
We should launch a probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. Launch a probe on what? On that thing. Hold on, I'm going in. It says nebula signature. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but yeah, go on, fire a probe. Why not?
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
They may need help. There's no activity on standard
updating your
subspace
panel.
frequencies, but we may want to check it out just in case.
See, I need to get closer. Right. I'm going to... Do we? You can see it, because I can't select it. Is that it? 46 kilometres away. Right, I'm going to approach that. And as we get closer, if you would like to scan that ship, I believe, yeah, as it comes in range, scan. I would quite like more power to the engines, but there you go. There's nobody in the captain. The captain's gone. Tell me when you're in range, Darren. Full stop. No, you don't need to fire a probe. I think you just scan it. I know. It's great, isn't it? I may have to put my VR headset back on at some point, try and get it working. Not that it doesn't work, it's just too small.
I am sending new data to your panel.
I guess if I'm not using the motion controllers.
It's encrypted, but we should be able to access it through our remote intrusion system.
Ooh, impulse. Yes. Where are we? Well, we're in a nebula. Right. Disrupt the vessel's comms to pull recent logs. Right. Can you do that from the range we are, or do we need to go closer? Can you see this?
Plasma coolant levels are not.
I think it's on your panel. I think it's the panel on your left. It says system intrusion. Okay. Okay. I will make that so. $18, $17, $16. That should be close enough. Pull the disrupt the comms to pull up recent logs.
Ship's been picked clean. Multiple hull breaches. It must have happened fairly recently. The last log entry was just a few days ago. There's no one for us to save here. We may want to scuttle the ship to make sure no one else gets drawn in here.
Ooh! Mr. Newell, please make that so. Really? Well, fire a torpedo and we'll move closer. Do you know what range you need for torpedoes? No, for phasers, sorry.
Environmental hazard detected.
I do not wish to get too close. Because the last time I scuttled a ship, I nearly scuttled this ship as well. Should show. The hell was that? Are we within phaser range? Good work. Good work. Location. Let's go to the cracked moon. Impulse.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye, Captain.
Diverting power for impulse.
Laying course for impulse.
Now, we could make this even more interesting by doing these missions on the original Enterprise. Because it is damn nearly impossible. But if you press, if you press the, really? That close?
Analysis shows localized high-frequency oscillation around the moon. It is causing reduced fidelity in our sensors.
I'm sure it
We should be able
is.
to complete a scan, but quality may be compromised.
Okay, navigate to the scan's position location to fire a probe. And that's just there. Is that it? Okay. Let's approach target.
Aye, aye.
Now, traditionally when I do this, the, yes, exactly that. That sounds good to me. A neat Jack Daniels, that sounds okay by me. Oh. What are you doing? Can you let me know when you're within range of firing a probe? I don't trust this guy. Look at the state of my ship. Press the right 1 button. You get to view it from outside, doesn't it? Well, I could always do this.
Phaser array damaged.
Yeah, because my ensign is useless, that's why.
Aye, aye. Dispatching repair crews.
Well, because... Has it? Then fire probe at will. Shut up, Will.
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
There are patterns on the moon consistent with subsurface structures, Captain. I see no signs of life, but that may be due to the atmospheric interference. Our belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
That's no moon.
Hostile vessel closing in.
Hostile contact detected.
Oh,
Engines fully
good.
restored. Sensors are fully complete.
Sensor array.
Red alert. Now you attack it, but you can't. Hold on.
Engines are fully operational.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes.
Staying with them.
Captain, incoming message from the hustle. Emergency channels.
Aegis, we are under attack by 2 unidentified
No
vessels.
shit,
We need
really.
immediate support.
Following the target.
I believe phasers work quite well as well. Really? Would you like me to get more power to the phasers? No, we're trying to...
Affirmative. Full power to phaser banks.
Okay, impulse to this. Yeah. That's because they're in the silver region. We need to impulse back to them,
Plotting course.
which I am now doing. Okay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Allocating engine power for impulse.
Plotting impulse course.
Right, get us there. As soon as we get there,
Aye, understood.
USS is reporting 75%
yeah.
hull integrity.
As soon as we get there, start shooting. Excellent. Now there is an option that you can scan your target and then select specific targets within the ship. Because if you scan it, you can take their weapons out and then go onto a different ship knowing that it can't actually attack, rather than trying to destroy it. Obviously we do want to destroy them, but if there's more than one of them. Which target have you scanned? Space Pirate. Okay.
Following.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Hostile ship is fleeing.
Entirely possible. Entirely possible. There is, however, another Klingon. That's a Klingon. Yes, maybe we ought to. Good.
Staying with them.
Right, there is a target on R6. Oh, he's gone. Good. Let's go.
Your panel, Captain.
Let's.
We did it. The Huxley is secure.
I appreciate the help, Aegis. I'm afraid we need a little more. We sustained damage on several decks, and our navigational systems are down. We need to get back to Edinov as soon as possible, but we can't plot a course. If you can lead the way, my chief engineer believes she has a method for us to follow your warp signature.
Yeah, their hull's down to 66%. Warp to the. Have you got the Huxley targeted? Our weapons, shields, and engines are at 100, but their hull is down to 68. Okay, so we need to warp to the Edinov system.
They're trying to withdraw from the area.
Warning.
Entering
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Okay.
Initializing warp protocols. Adjusting power.
Warp course laid in. Aligning warp vector.
Prepare for warp.
Warp coils charged.
Good. Come on. What are you doing?
Warp coil discharge imminent.
Warp coil
Yeah,
charge.
I'm not surprised at all, because our ensign is crap. Because I actually,
Warp coils
yeah,
discharged.
at this precise moment, none whatsoever. Because he's useless.
Understood.
Preparing for
We're on
warp.
vector for
Allocating
warp.
power.
Oh, there we go.
Course plotted. Lining up for warp vector.
Oh, engage.
Ready
Course
for
laid
warp.
in, Captain.
Charged.
Oh, come on, you. Seriously, what are you doing? Right. No, had enough. You are sacked.
Warp coil discharge
Our
imminent.
warp coils
Yeah.
are about to discharge.
Warp coils
See,
discharged.
not difficult. Not difficult at all. Let's do that. And then we can just completely cut him out from the thing. Let's
Warp coils charging.
are charging. Good.
Warp coils charged. Warning.
Take over. We are aligned. There we go. Not difficult, is it? Stupid boy.
USS Huxley has arrived safely, Captain.
Thanks for getting us back home, Aegis. I think we can take it from here.
And there we go. It's about one mission's about enough to play, isn't it? I feel. If you have the motion controllers, it does feel a lot more intuitive because your hands are moving properly. And there we go. Trophy earned, out of your Vulcan mind. There we go. I like that, I do. There we go. Okay. There isn't a 10 forward, unfortunately. However, there is now a DLC that has the... Yeah, there is now a DLC that has the Enterprise D that you can use as well. Which is... That's Picard's... The next gen one. That's the Aegis. But it's... the Discovery. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go.